So excited for this webinar tonight. We are talking about healing your child during summer break. Summertime is one of the best for so many reasons, especially for us here in Central Oregon. We love when it gets warm because we have so many months of it being cold. But thank the Lord for the sunshine. We are so blessed for that. I don't know how people do it with the cold and the dreariness all the time, but we are so blessed for the summertime. And healing your child during summertime is probably the best time of the entire year to heal your child. There's a number of reasons for that. But before we dig in, those parents whose kiddos are in the school age, right? Between 5 and 18 years old, or 5 and let's say late college years, so 22, and your children are still growing. Have you ever noticed how much they grow during summertime? Like vertical wise, lengthwise for those children who are in puberty, chest cavities for the men. How much your children grow during summer break. Have you ever thought about why they grow during summer break? It's such a time for growth. So think about how plants grow during summertime. There's warmth, there's sunshine, there's running around outside. But within our kiddos, there's not the stress of school time. There's not the schedules. There's not the alarm clocks. There's not the structured, stressful bedtime, the homework, the additional sports, the things that they have to constantly be on time for. It's stressful on the body, therefore stressful on the system. So if we heal your child during summer break, if we optimize their health during summer break, we're capitalizing on the season of growth that's already underway. A part of healing them and optimizing their health during summertime is through the outdoors. Super duper important. So why is it the ideal time? No school stress, the warm weather, lots of sunshine, lots of dirt, lots of fun times, and more freedom, less practices and events. Here's how we heal them. Here's how we dig in more to making your child as healthy as possible. Let me scoot over just a little bit. So get them at least 20 minutes every day, direct sunshine. I always say, if possible, if you have the environment to do it, get them naked. If not, get them in their undies, let them run around in the yard for 20 minutes. Those kiddos who are older, teenagers, middle schoolers, just get them to lay in a chair, sit in a chair with their swimsuit on for 20 minutes, front and back, 10 minutes each side, no sunscreen, no sun exposure. What that's going to do is going to increase their vitamin D. It's going to heat up their core with infrared. It's going to heal their body from the sunshine and the warmth that exists during the summertime. And when you want them to play outside, because it's super important for them to play outside of just those 20 minutes a day of sunshine, you want them to be covered, right? So get them in the shade. Get them all natural sunscreen. If you want to do sunscreen, we prefer not to do as much sunscreen. If we do, it's going to be all natural. But the way that we like to cover up our daughter and ourselves is we just wear longer shirts that are breathable, moisture wicking, and then hats that cover up our head, our face, and our neck. Because just like in the wintertime, we use the proper clothing to stay warm out of the cold. In the summertime, instead of just lathering something on our skin, most of it is garbage. It's chemicals. It's not good for your child. It's not good for you to use those. But if you want to do that and you want them to be in shorter sleeves or shirt off and shorts on, make sure it's the natural stuff. They're going to look like a pasty ghost with the natural stuff, but it's way better than the dissolving garbage that comes with, let's say, like the copper sunscreen. Get their bare feet. So take off their shoes and socks, get them in the dirt and the grass, preferably not in the grass that looks perfect, right? The perfect looking grass is grass that is sprayed with glyphosate, aka Roundup, and that is wrecking to biological organisms such as your children. So preferably Don't get them that in bare feet in that green grass. Put shoes on them when they're going to run in that grass, okay? But if it's your grass, your dirt, get them out in the trails, in the woods with their bare feet on. Super good for their bodies. Number one antioxidant in the world. Number one in reducer of inflammation if you get them consistently in the earth with their feet bare on the earth. Super important. Also, with that, when you're getting them outside, when you're getting their bare feet on the earth, change up the environment. So for us, we live here in Central Oregon. So for us, our family in particular, we live in Sisters. So we'll go to Bend. It's a change of environment. We'll go out east into the desert to places like Pineville. We'll go to the Ochicos. We'll go out to the Metolius River area. We'll go out and visit friends in Culver. We'll go out and visit friends in Madras. We'll go out to the areas such as like the coast. We'll go to the Mackenzie River area. All of those areas, they're different environments, and exposing your children naturally to different environments challenges their system, number one, because it's a new environment. And number two, it's going to expose them to new bacteria, viruses, fungi, bacteriophages that are existing in those environments. It's going to readapt their microbial environment and incorporate the things from those environments and therefore make them healthier. Keeping your children in the same environment constantly is not good for their body. It was not the way that we were designed to be healthy. So get them outside in the dirt, bare feet, change up that environment. Lots of exercise and activity. Perfect season for that. Get them moving. We can talk about the reasons that activity is important, but you know that it's important. In our world, the world of neurology, when taking care of children on a regular basis, why is it important? There's something called brain-derived nerve growth factor. You don't have to know that, but when your children move and you move, it stimulates the central nervous system to grow and regenerate and be more plastic. And being more plastic when it comes to the central nervous system, it allows them to adapt to their environment, change, learn new things, and change old habits and adapt new and better and healthy habits. So that's not just habits of, oh my gosh, they were eating crappy food or not exercising enough, and we get them moving more. They can change to a new eating style easier. That also means that their brain and their central nervous system gets stuck in ways in poor habits such as lack of focus, negative feedback loops, focusing on like obsessing over things, being defiant, focusing on poor behaviors such as craving technology. So when you get them moving outside, it's going to make you easier to change their nervous system. So let's piggyback onto their nervous system changing now that they're more active. Get them off the technology or severely limit it. If your children are in mainstream public school, they get a lot of technology time. Detox them from it. Get them outside, playing, looking out in the horizon. It's better for the neurology when it comes to their eyes to look at a farther distance versus something right in front of their face. Super important to read books, but also we need to get outside and look into the distance and have our eyes, which are a part of our brain, expand and contract when looking farther distances and looking close, and also getting out in shaded environments and sunshine. It's going to do great things for their brain, make them able to heal at a faster rate. So severely detox that technology. If you're going to limit it a lot, only give it to them one time of the day. Don't even get it close to bedtime because you want those kiddos to wind down and rest well after a long day of outside activity. Detox them. Detoxify them. We like in our world something called zeolites. It's the easiest way that we've found to detox children because it tastes like nothing, and you can find naturally occurring ones. Those pull out heavy metals from their system, chemicals from their system, and then you can also do a gut cleanse their gut. There's a whole myriad of those. We like a company called Cellcore, but detox their gut, get their gut healthier from all the stress and consistent processed food eating that they've had before. So we're going to piggyback onto that, cleaning out their gut. Cut out the processed stuff. Sometimes it's hard to cut out that because your kiddos are addicted to sugar, like so many kiddos are. But if they're addicted to sugar, you know what's amazing that has been put on this earth called fruit. Fruit that happens during the summertime, that grows during the summertime, that's also less expensive and higher quality in nutrients, as well as taste and sugar content that happens during the summertime. If you're going to do that, do higher quantities of fruit, cut out the processed stuff, and then you can start to die back on that fruit, get them off the processed garbage, get them off the processed sugar, and their body and their brain are going to be so much happier because it. You're healing your child during the summer break. And this can't be just a week of it. Do it for freaking, 2 months. Do it for, we're already pretty much a month into summer here. I guess not in Central Oregon, like a week, but do it commit to it for the whole summertime, summer solstice to fall solstice, or fall equinox, whatever it's called. But from June 21st to September 21st, commit to these things and heal your child, because healing takes time. Get them, like I said, get them off the tech, and then minimal to no alarm clocks. Okay, make it more natural. I know it's hard here in Central Oregon because the sun goes down at such a late time and rises at such an early time, but get them on a more natural schedule. They're probably going to go to sleep later in the day because of the increased sunshine, but it's summertime and that's what they do. But let them sleep. Don't set alarm clocks to get them up. Let them rest. Let them regenerate. Let their brain integrate the day. Let them detoxify in their sleep. Let them not digest their foods properly. Let them calm down. Let them grow during that sleep time. Don't set those alarm clocks. I understand that you have things and programs that you have to get to and things like that, but at all costs, set that alarm clock none or minimal as possible. So combine all of this when it comes to neurology, detoxification, regeneration. In our world, get them consistently adjusted. I know you travel a lot, have more free time. Consistently getting them adjusted, what that's going to do is going to set their nervous system to a more balanced state. They're going to reintegrate things at a faster rate because you're also doing things on top of it with being outdoors. Their nervous system is going to change better. And when we change it, what happens with the nervous system is when we're working with it in our office and you're doing things at home, their nervous system is their brain's going to find new habits and patterns. And it's going to get rid of the old habits and patterns. And when you reestablish those new habits and patterns, it's going to become their norm. And then you keep doing these things consistently, not only during the summertime. I understand some of them with the stress of school are going to fall away, but if you can stay consistent and make it a part of your lifestyle with so many things such as chiropractic care, as well as movement and healthier lifestyles, your children are going to be a healthier expression. The seeds that you plant today are what you're going to harvest in a month, at the end of summertime, during wintertime, in years from now. And those seeds that you're planting are different lifestyle changes and ways in which you're changing your body. You can say for you, mom and dad, you can adapt this as well, but as well as for your children, because that's what this webinar is about. So get them consistently adjusted, get them in the office, let's get them rocking and rolling, and let's get them as healthy as we possibly can. And it is the best season for that. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out, comment below, send me an email, davidlutz@purelightfamily.com. Be happy to chat with you, or get in and see us in our office, get your kiddos scanned, get them evaluated, see how we can serve them the best that we possibly can. Hope it was helpful, and have a beautiful remainder